George, welcome to Kidderminster. It's not often we make a new signing that's never had the privilege of coming to Agborough. What are your initial first impressions?
Obviously, it's lovely. It looks like a great setup and obviously a great stadium. I can't wait to get playing, to be honest with you. But yeah, buzzing.
And
Excited.
As fresh starts go, it's as new a start as you could get, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, it's a long way from home. Obviously, from coming from down south, but I think the history of the club, it being a big football club, is a big part of why I'm here, and obviously it's a big opportunity for me to push on and excel and show what I can do. So yeah, really excited.
And you can't kind of underplay that personal aspect of the fact that you're obviously moving a little bit away from home. Talk just a bit about that, because your footballing upbringing and your career so far has been exclusively down south.
Yeah, of course, exactly that. Obviously, so I was at Millwall Academy, and then just played at Hastings this season. So it was a big decision, obviously for me and my family, to obviously move up here. But the main thing is that this is full-time football again, and my aim is obviously to get back into league football and push on and see how far I can play. And I think with a platform like this and a club this big, it's a great opportunity for me, one that I couldn't turn down. So sometimes you've got to have some personal sacrifices for the bigger picture.
And what have you learnt about Kidderminster in the very short time you've been doing your research?
Obviously that it was a good season last season. Obviously not what you wanted. Obviously just falling short of promotion, but the fan base I've seen is brilliant, and the gate that you get every week is a big part. And obviously it's a lovely community and committee is what I've seen so far. And then being here today, I've seen that as well, with the ground and the stadium, obviously the training ground. So it's a great setup.
What have your conversations with the manager been like coming in, because he's also making a fresh start?
Yeah, of course. Just really promising, to be honest. I think the gaffer he's a very positive guy, and I think he's got good plans and things that I agree with, and a good footballing philosophy. But the main thing is, I think he's someone who likes a player to work hard, and I think I can 100% give that, as that's a non-negotiable really. So I think I really like that, and obviously just ready to get going, to be honest with you.
And as a player, you do have a good footballing velocity.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, I think of my strengths as being able to run and get at players, and 1v1 attacking, 1v1 defending, creating chances, and being exciting. So I think it's a massive opportunity to show the fans, and obviously try to help the club this season.
Difficult season for you in Hastings last year, obviously.
Yes.
I know it's not easy for players to think individually and focus on those positives, but you have had a good season.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, it was my first season in men's football, so I didn't really know what to expect, and there was a lot of positives and obviously negatives to take. I mean, Hastings itself was a good club, and it wasn't the season we all wanted, and obviously it was a bad situation going down. But like you said, sometimes you have to take the positives, and it was always going to be a stepping stone for me. And luckily, I got to put myself on show and performed well to get some interest from a club like this, and hopefully I can go out and show what I can do again.
And another measure of that impact that you've had, as you say, is the reaction to supporters that you're moving on, and obviously Hastings fans are very disappointed to lose you, and that's our gain, I guess.
Yes, exactly that. Obviously, I think it's always good to have a good connection with the fans. I had a great connection with the fans over at Hastings. I think when a player gives their all, it's easy to connect with the fans, because obviously that's all they're here to see. That's all they want to see, is a player that can give their best and try week in, week out. So yeah, obviously it's love lost for Hastings, and still play a part in my career, but now it's on to a next challenge, hopefully.
We're already into June, so there's some of the summer left, but I guess once you start getting into June as a footballer, that feeling of dread starts to creep in, doesn't it?
Exactly that. Just pre-season, let's get pre-season done and get the season started, get the ball rolling.